Oh, hey folks, man, it's pretty hot here in San Antonio, Texas. I just got off work a little while ago. Went to the post office. I mailed something to Stan, my good buddy Stan, and a new contact, John, who sent me his tape. Oh, and just wanted to do a video before I don't do it. So, hi everybody. Yeah, man, I finished this today. And yeah, I said it was good, dude. This is amazing. 5 out of 5 for this one. He fights Dr. Octopus, the Gladiator. I would say, the Gladiator story is good. It's just a one and done issue story. And then there's issue 167 where he fights this character called the Mauler. The Mauler's cool. He looks cool. And then this might be my favorite issue of this collection. It was so good. It's a real simple story. Like the Mauler is just this guy looking for revenge on his old boss. And Daredevil's trying to figure out what's going on. The boss is pretty shady. But Daredevil, Matt Murdock, he follows the letter of the law. And the Mauler stole this suit from his boss and he's using it to get revenge. But then you find out that the Mauler is the righteous one and his boss is a scumbag. But Daredevil has to, he kind of has to side with the boss in it. Something that sucks. It's a really good story, man. There's actually 4 pages I didn't read. I'm just saving it. So, man, this is great. Great. I just got this in the mail. StabbyHamlet.com. Stabby Hamlet is run by my buddy Andy, and he did his own zine. He said he was going to do one, and he did it. It's just reviews. I haven't had time to look at it, but it's reviews of all the stuff. He has a distro. It's StabbyHamlet.com. He's got a lot of cool stuff. I'll read it, but you can just check out his website. So thanks, Andy. So I'm gonna review A Most Wanted Man. So I watched a movie called Owning Mahoney with Philip Seymour Hoffman, and dude, he's such a great actor. And he passed away after this movie was made, and he died of a heroin overdose. It sucks that his legacy is marred by that. And he was good, and he made that movie Owning Mahoney better than it actually is, just of his acting presence alone. So I was like, what else has he done? And I just mainly remember him in Mission Impossible 3 and Punch Drunk Love. If you haven't seen Punch Drunk Love, he's not in it that much, but he has one of the best screaming fits, telling someone to shut the F up. It's the best. It's one. I guess maybe Goodfellas and Scarface hold those reigns of that title, but he's pretty good. So this is okay, this is not a movie I would normally watch. Well, it also has Willem Dafoe, Rachel McAdams, and Robin Wright. So it's magnificent, a tense, twisty, and terrific spy thriller. John Le Carre delivers a deliciously satisfying plot. Philip Seymour Hoffman is brilliant. So that doesn't really, thrilling, keeps you on your edge through every twist and turn. That could be Bourne Identity or Mission Impossible or just any dozens of movies. So, inspired by true events, adapted from the novel by master spy novelist John Le Carre, Tinker Tailor's Soldier Spy and the Constant Gardener, German intelligence agent Gunther Bachmann, Philip Seymour Hoffman, in his final starring role, must race against time to solve a perilous mystery. He is a half-Chechen, half-Russian Muslim who surfaced in Hamburg, a victim seeking refuge or a terrorist seeking revenge. Hoffman's mesmerizing turn as Bachmann will glue you to your Yeah, I can't read anymore. Well, it has special features. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. This guy just shows up in Hamburg. Literally, like, it seems like he crawls, like he climbs out of the ocean or out of the sewer or something. And his name is Issa, and he's like a whipped dog, this guy. And he's looking for just someone, anyone. Yeah, he's like a stray dog. He's just looking for anyone that'll help him. And so he helps this Muslim lady with her groceries, and she takes him in with her son. And Philip Seymour Hoffman leads this little group of spies, and it's after 9/11, so they see the West is seeing threats everywhere from the Arab world, and so I don't know how they know about him, but they know he's coming to Hamburg, but they don't know what he really is. So that's the whole thing of the movie, is like, is this Issa guy, is he a terrorist or is he just a normal guy? Well, he has like access to like $10 million. So that Philip Seymour Hoffman is thinking, what's he gonna? He doesn't automatically think this guy's a terrorist, but who knows? And what's he gonna do with the money? Like, he could give it to any number of charities that pose as charities, but they're really like, they funnel the money to terrorist organizations. Just nobody knows, but it's his job to find out, and he's got to deal with the Americans. And yeah, the whole movie is just them watching Issa using Rachel McAdams, or they don't use her, but she's helping him, and then they catch on to her. They force her to help them. They force Willem. They don't force him, but they kind of coerce them into helping them keep tabs on Issa and find out what he's going to do. Willem Dafoe he's a banker. He's the one who's going to give Issa the money, and it's just like, yeah, just what you just don't know. Like, Issa, he just seems really destitute and troubled by his past and where he came from, the life he's lived and the life he's gonna live. So he's just, man, he just comes from like the worst existence. And yeah, this movie's really slow. It's 2 hours, but Philip Seymour Hoffman is just like that Owning Mahoney movie. He just leads this movie, man. Every time he's on screen, which thankfully is a lot, you're just focused on him. At least I am, because I like him so much. And he's just, I guess you could see how troubled he was in his performances. His character Gunther, he just looks tired all the time, depressed. I didn't get it from the movie, but I mean, I should have. I read it in a review. That's all he has is this job, is being a spy. He has no family, no life. This is all he has. And like, yeah, it's, I hate saying slow burn, because I actually got into it. I watched first hour one night. It was getting late and I had to go to sleep, and I finished it yesterday, and yeah, it was really good. I thought, okay, is there gonna be, there's no killing, there's no explosion. I thought, okay, is it gonna end? I thought, like, Philip Seymour Hoffman and his team, oh, you know who else is in here? Baron Zemo is in here. I don't think he says, well, he's part of the team, he's part of Hoffman's team, but I don't think he says one word. But there's a part, like, there's this whole, like, political, it's not political, but this intrigue of terrorists and Gunther's group and the Americans, that they're trying to, like, snare this other guy who they think is helping terrorists. It's not confusing, but I just don't want to explain it. They're trying to catch this other guy by using Issa to, like, give him the money, and the Americans promise Gunther, like, he doesn't want to hurt Issa. He says he wants to help him. He doesn't want him to die. He doesn't want him to be tortured. Like, Issa has been tortured in the past. He doesn't want to do any of that stuff to him. He just wants to, if he is a terrorist, he wants to stop him. If he's not, he just wants him to live his life peacefully. And I thought they're watching their targets at the end, and I thought, okay, a bomb's gonna explode or terrorists are gonna attack, but something does happen. I don't want to give it away, and there is an explosion, but it's from Philip Seymour Hoffman's performance at the end. He just loses it, and he's so good at that. You see, like he's like shaking. He's so mad about what happens at the end, and he's screaming. It's not very long. It's maybe like 20-second scene where he's just so enraged, and you feel it come off the screen. It was really good. I posted it on my Instagram. And I didn't think he was gonna do that. He's calm through the whole movie. He's a German, so he has a German accent. I don't know how accurate his accent is, but it's good. It doesn't sound like him. Yeah, he's really good. I'm glad I watched it. I might one day, if it was on like on TV or cable or anything. If I had like HBO and I was channel surfing and The Most Wanted Man was on, I would leave it on just to see him. There's at the end he doesn't even talk. He's just everything. He's just his whole body language, the looks he gives, just the way he carries himself, body language, just the air that he gives off is great. He's so great. Like De Niro is one of my favorite actors, and of course Pacino, Pesci. You know all the gangster actors, but Philip Seymour Hoffman is just as good as anyone you can think of. I can't think of any. So I see it, man. If you're a fan of Philip Seymour Hoffman and you haven't seen it, you gotta see it. And I requested Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. I think that's what it's called, or When the Devil Knows You're Dead. I requested that and Capote from The Library, and they have a couple of his other movies. And man, yeah, just the fact that he's in a movie, I think it's got to be good. I know he was in Twister, and some other. He's got, he did his small roles, but man, so I wish he would have made more movies. And actually, he just seems like he would be in comedies to me. But no, he's just made a lot of serious movies, I guess. And then Rachel McAdams, I didn't know she's from Mean Girls. And she's good in this too. Everyone's good. Willem Dafoe's great, but kind of gets overshadowed by Hoffman. And their scenes are good together. So yeah, I'll give this, it's not gore, it's not sci-fi, exploitation, wild movie, but I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Maybe just because it's kind of slow, doesn't get that extra 5, and it's just not a movie I would normally watch. So yeah, I hope you watch it, and I'll review. I don't know what else I'm gonna review, but I'll review something, and I'll see you later.